Let's watch more of this. How to be a better healer from a console master support.
Healer. Make sure you're always behind the tank. Don't overextend.
It's a good start.
Do what you can to keep your tank alive.
Good start.
Using cooldowns at the correct times will maximize the heals you can output.
Ah, yes.
Keep the health up so the tank can keep creating space for your DPS. And most important of all, keep yourself alive any way you can without wasting ult.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, the last one was okay. So what you have to do is you have to heal. Make sure that when you heal, you heal. And when you heal, they get healed. And the last one is good. This one, the last one is good. Most important, keep yourself alive anyway without using ultimates. But I got it. You gotta heal, because if you heal, chat. So let me summarize this. So here are some amazing tips for. Wait, I'm gonna change my voice a bit. Wait, is this voice good? Test. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy mL7 with yet another TikTok for today. So I have some tips on how to climb by playing support, also known as healers by the community. And here are the tips. So number one. If your allies do not die, they will be alive. And if you want them to be alive, then you have to heal them. And the way you heal them is by using your healing abilities. And if you keep their HP above 0, so any value above 0, then they will continue being alive and they will not die, which will probably lead towards your team obtaining the victory. Jimmy is out. Oh, I want to see Ana. What's this?
Ana, or if you left click, there's not really a tracer on it. If you right click, you heal a little bit faster, but there's a tracer. You see that little beam? That's letting people know where you are, but you get your heals out.
I think you heal a little bit faster.
Consideration. When it comes to her sleeps, sometimes people aren't going to be there to, you know, finish up on killing the enemy. So you got to think of combos and ways. They don't come to help you. How am I going to kill this person or get them absolutely once so that I can peel out of this fight or get this pick? If you sleep someone and you hit them, their animation to get up is a lot faster in comparison to if you just let them sleep for the full duration. If you throw your nade...
Wait. The sleep animation of how fast they get up depends if you hit them early or let the sleep last.
Sleep someone and you hit them, their animation to get up is a lot faster in comparison to if you just let them sleep for the full duration. If you
Huh? Is that real? No, it's not real. Huh? That's not real. This is like sometimes the animation is bugged, which happened with Tracer here.
In comparison to if you just let him sleep for the full duration. If you throw...
Wait, let me show. Like over here, sometimes, like when you get up, you get
kill this person or get
up,
them absolutely once.
bugged.
So I can kill out of this fight or get this pick. If you sleep someone and you hit them,
it was faster.
Their animation to get up is a lot faster.
You remember hearing this in Overwatch 1? It's not true, chat. Chat, I barely play Ana. This is not true. It's the same speed.
You just let him sleep for the full duration. If you throw your nade and your teammates are fully healed, it'll go right through them. So take that into consideration because that was a really big problem. Try to use her nades for antis as much as possible because eliminating the ability to heal is pretty insane. So Ana's Nano, one of my favorite ults in the game. Whoever's in front of me is going to get it because you can get Nano very quick if you're pushing out really great heals. If you can push out a Nano, if it's to keep your tank up because he's critical, it, run it up. If you want your Rhine or your Diva to go in there and make some noise, it, run it up. Yeah, just use Nano as much as possible, dude. Ooh, we get to talk about my...
This wasn't that bad. This was actually pretty decent advice. Yeah, this was pretty decent advice. Yeah, it was good. And the sleep one doesn't matter that much. I approved this one.
Here are 3 tips to help you become a better Ana. So tip number 1 is going to have to be specifically for the cart maps. Don't feel obligated to push cart. Honestly, Ana shouldn't be pushing cart by herself. It should be someone else with more mobility.
Okay.
She should always have the high ground to be healing her teammates and be with her team. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because Ana has no mobility to get out of sticky situations. The person who needs to be pushing the cart is someone who has mobility. Ana needs to have the high ground to be constantly healing her team.
Debatable.
In higher elo, she will get punished for being on cart alone. And low elo, it's kind of more acceptable, but don't get used to it. Tip number 2, don't ever nade a teammate if they aren't in critical condition, if it's only one of them. But with Ana, you want to make sure you play with your nade super aggressive.
Why do I get only like Ana tips though?
It's going to be turning team fights to your favor, or just going to be healing your teammates an insane amount for that huge burst potential. Just make sure to be using your...
I mean, chat, these aren't that bad, I'll be honest with you.
It's really going to help you out in team fights, especially just a huge anti-nade is going to turn the fight into your favor and ultimately...
No, I don't like this one.
Here are 3 tips to help you get better at Baptiste. Now, first I want to say that Baptiste is a support character.
Good start.
Not a healer. If you are only healing when you play Baptiste, you are missing half of his kit and not doing anything other than heal to support your team.
Okay.
Tip 1. When should you use your immortality field? For me, there are 2 scenarios where you need to use it, and it's when someone like Diva or Junkrat ults, so you can save your entire team from a big blast, or when someone on your team is about to die. Now, take this with a pinch of salt, because if it's, I don't know, a soldier on the other side of the map that's about to die and you throw your immortality field out, you've probably wasted it. If someone is pushing way too far ahead and you throw it out, you've probably wasted it. They shouldn't be there. That's not
Okay,
your fault.
okay.
That's their
These
responsibility.
are good,
to be in
chat.
the right position. I usually save it for tanks getting very low, or when the team is together and just need a quick
Valid.
second to heal everyone up and get back into the fight.
These are
Tip
good
2,
guides.
Use your jump boots. I see so many bat players standing still
Bat
or just
players.
walking about doing their thing. When you have these awesome jump boots to help you get high ground, be less predictable, and do cool tricks in the air like spin around, they're so awesome. I don't see enough people using them. Tip 3, don't waste your regen boost. If you or your team is missing about 50 health and you use your regen boost, the majority of your healing is being wasted. On use, you heal 100 health and then even more over time, so don't waste it as it has such a long cooldown.
No, these are good, these are good. Wait, what's
How
this?
to play Mercy in Overwatch 2. So the first tip is to never heal anyone and
Oh!
use your gun.
Perfect.
A lot of people don't know that Mercy's gun is actually the most overpowered weapon in the game, and you would be wasting it by focusing on trying to heal teammates. Tip number 2 is to only revive if you need a distraction. Because if your teammates wanted to be alive, they shouldn't have died in the first place.
True.
And the last tip, but definitely not least, is to always blame your teammates when you lose because they should have done better.
What it feels like when Ana calls out a sleeper.
A sleeper.
Yes, my lord.
What it feels like when Ana calls out a sleeper.
These are 3 things you're doing wrong as Lucio in Overwatch 2. As the only hero with a 100% pick rate in the Overwatch League, you should make sure you aren't making these
That's
simple
fake.
mistakes a lot of players
No.
do
They never had 100% pick rate.
wrong as Lucio in Overwatch
That's fake.
2. As the only hero
Wait
with
a minute. No,
100%
because I checked the stats as well. What are you talking about?
pick rate in the Overwatch League, you should make sure you aren't making these simple mistakes a lot of players do to get the most value out of the hero. Number 1, bad settings. And I'm not talking about
Bad
crosshair
settings?
sensitivity. Overwatch has objectively bad default settings for Lucio. Go into Options, Controls, Change Hero, and Lucio, and you can see 2 necessary abilities are turned off. Turn on backwards wall riding to be able
Yes.
to shoot and boop the enemy while retreating, and turn off jump on release to be able to let go
Ah,
of
that's-
the wall and get to the ground faster
Yeah.
to secure a kill or use beat before you die.
Good.
Number
Kind of.
2, amp speed.
Second one
not
depends.
heals when your tank is low. This also depends on your tank player,
Amp speed not heal when your tank is low?
but in most situations, even Lucio's heal on amp aren't enough to save your tank when they are low. The better option is to speed your tank to a safe position where they can reach your other healer or not take
Support.
more damage while they are healing. Number 3, don't be scared of enemy tanks.
Okay.
Lucio can feel like a prime target for all the tanks, but his utility can completely
What?
shut down most tank options. Winston or Diva taking high ground? Nope. Doom going for a play? Nah. Roadhog about to pick off your other support? He wishes. When you play to cancel engagements, you're getting your value, healing your team, and getting the enemy tank to say this.
Such a fucking loser, this guy.
Drop a follow so you never want to tell people that.
Chad, I think that honestly, Lucio's probably. I'm sorry, but I gotta play this again.
Cancel engage your other support value and getting the tank to say this.
Such a fucking loser, this guy.
Okay, so let's go tip by tip for this one.
Settings.
Bad
Number-
settings. First setting is yes, I agree. You have to enable backwards wall guiding. Second one, wall jump on release, it's preference. It is
Turn on
preference.
backwards wall ride.
So this is okay. The second one with speed boosting your tank to safety rather than amping up heals is debatable in the situation. And it's debatable in the situation. Like, if you can speed boost them to safety and the enemies can't chase you, like, so many things, dude. So many things, so many factors here.
It depends on your tank player, but in most situations, even Lucio's heal and amp aren't enough to save your tank when they are low. The better option is to speed your...
The thing is that I feel that the lower, the newer you are to the game, the more usage, in this case, you should use it on, you should just amp up heal, because your teammate will use speed boost, will see the speed boost, and they will not realize that they have to disengage. The higher you climb, of course, then they will understand what to do with speed boost. You know what I mean? But over here, most of the times, your teammates are not gonna use speed boost. This is one of the things that I feel like a lot of players, when they first start playing Lucio, get upset with. Speed boost is a mechanic that revolves sometimes, most of the times actually, around your teammates using it. And if you speed boost and your teammates don't use it, then yeah. Assuming that the tank knows how to get out.
To a safe position where they can reach your other healer or not take more damage while they are healing. Number 3, don't be scared of enemy tanks. Lucio can feel like a prime target for all the tanks.
Okay, this is the only thing that I want to say. The prime target for enemy tanks, I think that Lucio's probably the least focused support out of every support in the game. And it has always been like that. He's very slippery. You should never get caught on Lucio. You shouldn't be afraid to annoy tanks. Yes, your purpose is to annoy tanks most of the time, to just like boop them back and stuff.
Lucio.
But if you play like a passive Lucio, then you're not gonna do a lot of stuff. You should never chase the Lucio, yes. 2 errors every support makes. And then I wanted to watch this one. Attention to all support
2
plays.
euros every support make in Overwatch 2. First, you very often spend your main skill in nowhere. Skills like Suzo, Sleep Dart, Field. They are very
Hey, I feel called out.
important because, for example, Ana Dart can put an enemy who uses ult, like a Genji, to sleep. Kiriko can clean Sleep Dart and Reinhardt ult. But if you waste it, then the enemy like Genji will not be afraid to use his ult. But if you keep them, then he will think several times whether to attack you or not. Just use them only when needed. And also be behind your team so that all heroes are visible.
Okay, what's this one?
Attention all support players. Yeah, that's right, I said support, not healers.
Oh,
Stop.
yes.
Heal body. And I know you're sitting there wondering, what do you mean by that? Well, let me break it down character by character. For Ana, if your team's looking topped off and relatively safe, you should be looking for anti-nades on the enemy to help secure kills. On BAP, make sure to take some shots at the enemies in between heals. Your gun does 25 damage per bullet, so that's 75 per burst. Take advantage of it. On Brig, your main way of healing is by doing damage. So if you aren't constantly doing damage by using your cooldowns and keeping your Inspire up, you're wasting your time. On Kiriko, you should not be heal botting on her of all characters. Take advantage of your triple headshot damage. As Lucio, you should take advantage of 2 things. Speeding your team in and wall riding. Don't play ground Lucio. As Mercy, if they don't need healing, damage boost them. As Moira, you only have 2 things. Healing and damage. And to get your healing back, you have to do damage. Sorry, TikTok. As Zen, you literally can't heal bot on Zen. Take advantage of your high DPS and Discord. You have the highest damage of all the supports in the game. And remember, at the end of the day, you are there to support your team, not just heal them. That's why they're called supports.
Wow.
Attention also.
Chat, message was okay. You know, the message was okay, I guess. Keep Inspire up as much. Wait, let's go tip by tip. Look for antis on the enemy team and save Sleep Hour for ult, shutdown, or to protect yourself. You know what I see? But here's what I see. I see that there is very little in between. You know what I mean? Like, you either go, so you have the nade, you do aggressive nades. You know what I mean? Like, it's too, just click some heads, forehead, and try to save your cleanse for big cooldowns. It's like the extremes. This is what I feel like with the tips. The tips are like the extremes, dude.
Hey, I'm Olaf. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow.